Welcome to the Undisputed podcast of the world.
Ding, ding, ding.
We are back again. You are hearing the one, the only Trebuchet. What is up, Trebuchetes? To my left, repping the Nexus, the one, the only Showtime Schultz.
You're either Nexus or you're against us.
Or you're against us. And sitting directly across from me, rocking the Hardy Boys shirt because it's got a Z, yeah. Cody Ghodes.
Weren't the early 2000s great? Spelling everything was Z.
Dudley's.
Oh, it's going good. So.
Yeah, I'm like leaving me hanging. That's the equivalent of leaving somebody hanging on a high five right there. That's cool.
I know, it is going well. We will Fastlane's coming up. I'm excited for it.
Coming up, I am currently in all-out pay-per-view mode. I've got all my phenomenal stuff going. I've got the phenomenal mug, the phenomenal gloves, the other phenomenal gloves. It's going to be phenomenal tonight, you guys.
At some point, we're going to need some phenomenal 4 logo.
Oh, boy.
Which seems to be a pay-per-view tradition.
Apparently, that's
becoming a thing. I'm real sorry about everybody's liver.
But, all right, let's talk about SmackDown real quick. And my opening statement is ABZ, anything but Ziggler, is good on the show because at the end of it, pretty much Ziggler was fighting AJ for a solid 10 to 15 minutes, and it was a big snooze fest. And then Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn jumped on both of them. And Shane McMahon, instead of making it 2-on-2, he makes it a fatal 4-way match, or fatal 5-way, because he brings out Baron Corbin afterwards, too. So, like, they go to commercial, they come back, all the wrestlers are fighting, so on and so forth. The finish, Sami Zayn gives the hula kick to Kevin Owens and scoring the 1-2-3 pin and winning the fatal 5-way. And then he has an interview for 5, I'd say it was like a minute. And he's just all like, I did this because it's all about me. I'm the best performer, etc., etc. And this just has me so tilted. I'm like, why would they do this on SmackDown? Like, why not wait till the pay-per-view? I'm just so like,
They're jumping all over the place with Sammy's like allegiances, because it's just on not last week, but the week before, Sammy's like, I'll lay down for you, Kev.
Yeah, no, they brought that up. They brought that up. I'm all like, if he's baiting him this whole time, why not, to prove that you're the man, have the WWE Championship to show that you're the man? Missed opportunity all the way here. It was very upsetting.
It's kind of refreshing to see, like, so I don't need Kevin Owens to be in a million best friend angles. I like him. I don't need it.
I don't need it either.
But here's the thing. It's nice to see someone else potentially turning on Owens rather than Owens turning on someone else.
Yeah, I do blame you for them breaking up, by the way. We discussed this previous episode.
What did I say about it?
I don't know, I remember I blamed you for it if they break up. And
yeah,
you're like,
I don't know. I know I said something, and it was my fault if we break up. And I'm guilty until they get back together.
That's right. That's right.
I don't remember what I predicted, but I'm assuming I was right because I usually am.
No, here we go.
Yeah. I don't like being right as much as Trebuchet likes being right, because that's just because I'm used to it.
Yeah, well,
thrill.
It's still exciting for me every time. It's amazing.
Like the first time,
being right all this time.
You got some gloves there, buddy.
Phenomenal. It's pay-per-view season, guys.
Gotcha. Why are those so sticky?
What? I don't know. You been touching them?
All right.
Okay, yeah.
Just don't sell that.
Don't come at me, bro.
Don't sell that joke. That's fine. The joke is he's doing bad stuff with the gloves.
Oh, I get it. Masturbation. But why? Like I fucking because you.
I'm happy to see that Kevin Owens. Someone's training on Kevin Owens, because I felt like Kevin Owens was just shy of Shawn Michaels on the number of, like, turning on partners.
Yeah, he's getting pretty bad. Like, well, he did it to Sammy before, Jericho, at the Festival of Friendship, and now he was setting up Sammy.
He turned on somebody else too. How didn't he? I'm thinking he stabbed someone else in the back, other than Jericho and Sammy.
I believe it. But either way, like, they're going to be in this fatal Fastlane Six-pack challenge. Yeah.
Fatal
Fastlane six-pack
You
challenge.
heard me, guys.
Book it.
Yeah, book that shit, man. And, can we just keep this whole thing ABZ? Anything but Ziggler. I'm just saying that. Hashtag ABZ.
So I have something fresh off the rumor mill you might be interested in.
Hit me with that tasty, fresh off the presses rumor.
Well, it seems like Dolph Ziggler might be having a match at WrestleMania.
Ugh.
And he may very well be wrestling one Shane McMahon.
Oh.
It's also supposed to be for the WWE title.
Oh my! You better.
I was testing.
I'm hold on. I'm a ABZ. Everybody.
ABZ
is 1, 2, 3.
Apparently, this podcast is now ABT.
ABT. He'll come back. Give it to us. There he is.
ROT, Return of Trebuchet. This is apparently what we're doing here. All right, we're back. But Baron Corbin's going to be your next WWE champion here, guys. I don't think if you guys know this or not.
Calm down.
Yeah, he's going to be. It's going to happen.
Never going to happen.
I'm picking him right now.
All you ever say on the show, you're never right.
I'm picking him for the six-pack
You're only going to be right. He's wrong until he's right the one time. And then he's going to brag about it.
Yeah, the only thing disappearing faster than Baron Corbin's chances of WWE championship is his hairline.
Oh.
They gotta do something about that.
Some Rogaine or
it's pretty egregious.
Hair versus something match.
Yeah, hair versus hair match. You know, shave it. I don't know if he's gonna look great bald though. That's the crazy thing is I like the long hair on him, but the problem is he's got like he's like almost in Skullet territory, isn't he?
Yeah, I'd go that far. That's fair.
Like if he chopped that down and dyed it blonde, he could be Hulk Hogan.
You could
Don't talk about it though.
You should just
do not talk about it.
You should dread it up and wear a bandana.
We need a lawyer for this. We need a lawyer for this show. I don't know if you guys did as much like libel before I came along. We definitely need a lawyer.
Let's libel.
No lawyer would take us.
I mean, are you telling me you don't have any legal experience? You don't know any lawyers?
No. I watched Judge Judy from time to time.
I know a lawyer. Like my uncle's a lawyer. Although he's retiring.
Well,
then I'll need to find
him
a lawyer.
Some business.
He's gonna have some extra time.
I've never needed a thing for a legal matter.
Let him know that the Undisputed podcast of the world needs some legal representation.
Put him on retainer for like the next month.
Speaking of needing a lawyer, let's talk about Cody Rhodes, Cody Ghodes.
Okay. Let's talk about Cody Rhodes.
What would you like to talk about Cody Rhodes, Cody Ghodes?
Saw him in Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was trying to represent the entire Bullet Club.
Is the Bullet Club okay?
No, they would have been there.
That's not what Cody Rhodes told me.
I don't trust me when I say that.
Cody
you're rocking the blonde hair over there?
I don't trust. If I have blonde hair, don't trust it. Don't trust it. It's not natural.
What?
It's not natural.
I trusted Dusty. He had blonde hair. I trusted Goldust, who got beat up by John Cena on Raw
that was
this
a
Monday.
Strange thing that occurred.
Yeah, I want to
go back to that.
Yeah, we can talk about that real quick before on the Rhodes fan.
That's like what happens when you sim career mode on a video game. Like you wind up with Goldust fighting John Cena.
Was it Goldust's last match on Raw?
You kept saying that, but I have no idea.
Why is he fighting John Cena?
You didn't see it.
I didn't.
You didn't see it.
I know it happened.
Yeah, it was just weird. It was just like he went in this whole speech about WrestleMania moments and stuff. He just came out, after John Cena.
He said shattered
speech.
dreams because John Cena's dream was to, go to WrestleMania, blah blah blah, make history.
Yeah, and then they had I guess during the commercial break they declared a match and they had a match.
It wasn't good. I've seen good Goldust, and this was not good Goldust. This was
by
just
any means.
oof. We're watching it, but
Cena
I want it to be good.
Cena needs someone capable of putting on a good match consistently to have a good match.
Yeah, you've said that before.
I've talked about this. That Cena is whatever you put him in with.
Yeah,
you put him in the ring with a great Khali. There's no chance it's going to be a good match at all.
Didn't they put them in a Punjabi prisoner at one point or something?
I think Cena and Khali were in one. I think it was
Taker, but
Taker and Khali, and then Khali couldn't be in the match because he had elevated enzymes in his liver. thought he was doing steroids. They put Big Show in it, which wasn't any better.
No, it's just like you can put as many bells and whistles on this, but like it's just
not a good match.
No.
But what was it?
John Cena, you were talking about.
Yeah, how many? Do you guys know how many? Okay, so but also if John Cena, if you put him in the ring with a bad wrestler, he's going to do badly. If you put him in with Styles, he can have a 5-star match and keep up with Styles.
Yeah, he can hold my attention, but he can also lose it very quickly.
No, it's really strange that whoever's in the ring with is like as hard as he feels he has to try. Like he's as good as anybody else in this theory, but he's only gonna match what the other guy's doing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, it was interesting because at one point Cena like kind of references that how people say he's holding guys back and everything, and then the guy that comes out is Gold Dust.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh. Where are we going with this?
Yeah. Gold Dust is old as shit. Like,
yeah, I know. I'm a fan of Gold Dust stuff from the Attitude Era. I was a fan of Gold Dust with Booker T. I was a fan of Gold Dust with R-Truth. But this current version, they tried to bring back old school Gold Dust, and then they gave up on it. It's like
they've tried that a couple different times. They're like, oh, let's get Gold Dust to be edgy again, and like 3 weeks just like. It's impossible to write this well for PG, so we're just not even getting it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, so it just left it flat. But I think the Bullet Club is fine. Like,
take it from me. Take it from me.
So are you guys familiar with the situation with the Bullet Club?
Not as much as you probably are. Listen, we saw one episode of Ring of Honor, and now we're...
All right, well, so the reason that's brought up is currently there's dissension in the ranks because... Cody Rhodes is supposedly the leader, but Kenny Omega has kind of had the position as the leader as well.
And those two are going to fight each other coming up.
Yeah, so Kenny Omega got back with Kota Ibushi. I think that's how it's pronounced. I think their tag team's called like the Golden Lovers or something, where it's like a bromance between them. So they've been teaming up again and going against the Bullet Club, even though I think Kenny Omega is still considered part of the Bullet Club.
He is, according to Wikipedia. I checked it this morning, and that's what I saw.
So they're leading into a potential. I think what they're probably going to do is, I think it's already been announced. Actually, Cody Rhodes and I want to say Hangman Page, who's also in the Bullet Club, versus Ibushi and Omega. And it may lead to a one-on-one match between Rhodes and Omega. They're thinking though that it might. Go one of two ways. Omega leaves the Bullet Club forever and has a big feud with Cody Rhodes and potentially like does some pretty serious damage to the Bullet Club. Or Omega turns on Ibushi and like they start feuding like crazy again. They had some great matches when they feuded before.
So there's a lot riding on this kind of.
It's interesting too because it's like it's a more popular storyline internationally than like the world title picture in Japan.
Oh yeah. The Bullet Club won everything. Like they won all the New Japan titles. They won all the Ring of Honor titles, and I believe they're the only people to lay claim to that right now.
I think so because they're currently not doing that, right? Because Cody Rhodes isn't Ring of Honor champ anymore, is he? I don't think he is.
I don't think he was when we were watching it. No.
Yeah, so he was champ for a while.
No. The guy with the boys is. What's his name? Oh my God, Ryan loves him. Oh my God, come back to me. All
right, coming back to him. Whoever it is, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes was he made a championship ring.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah, he had the belt, but he wasn't bringing the belt around. He would bring it. He just had like a championship ring.
Awesome.
He'd like go around like make fans like kiss the ring.
In the still they use when they're saying Cody Rhodes is coming up, he's showing the ring.
Yeah,
is what it is. Yeah,
no, it was a cool.
I'm like, what is he, the Pope? They'll love this.
Yeah.
You leave Elijah Berg out of this.
I will not. Pope is pimping, man.
Yeah, like what else was good from that episode of Ring of Honor we watched?
Are they doing?
They're having a big women's tournament.
Yeah, did they do any women's matches that night?
They did.
Dalton Castle
Emma
is your Ring of Honor champion.
Emma,
yeah,
was there. Whatever her new name, her real. They're either real name.
Tanel
Dashwood. Yeah.
Oh baby,
she's
3 claps
taking
for her. 1, 2, 3, yes.
Yeah, she's taking on. She beat somebody. I forgot who. It was like kind of a nobody. But she's taking on Brandy Rhodes next round. So that'll be fun.
Okay. I know she's been hot on the indies since WWE let her go. Since she could wrestle on the indies, she's been working nonstop.
She can go in that ring,
she's
man.
good. WWE
Yeah.
greatly mishandled her.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's their fault,
I've
not
heard
hers.
she's been doing matches with Rachel Evers in the indies. They were both trained by Lance Storm. I heard they've been putting on some pretty good matches.
I believe that. But yeah, that's going on there. That was amazing.
My pick to win the Women of Honor tournament. I don't know a lot about it, but Deonna Purrazzo is in that tournament. Master of the current master, the Fujiwara armbar.
Oh, I like that move.
Yeah, she's bad. I think I got my eye on her to win this thing.
Emma.
Emma seems like
That was
I'm saying
I had a different pick, and then I switched to
saying
Emma.
Emma.
I'm like,
who was your pick before?
I was going with there being some tomfoolery and having Brandy Rhodes, Cody Rhodes, like, you know.
See, this
I
guy.
don't know. That seems like a poor choice for a first ever title reign.
Mm-hmm.
She does wrestle, doesn't she? She's just not.
She's in this tournament, so she must wrestle.
Alright,
Like,
yeah,
that's all I know.
that's
I'm like, I don't watch Ring of Honor
Is,
religiously.
is Taylor Hendricks still around in Ring of Honor as a?
I don't know. They didn't mention it. They only did one of the matches in the
She was
bracket.
like, she was like Jay Lethal's manager for a while when he was world champion. He had a good run as world champion in the Ring of Honor, almost a year, I think.
Oh yeah, he was really good, and I think he's in the title picture right now. So I think he's the number one contender right now. But speaking of tournaments and brackets and whatnot, mixed match challenge happened.
Yeah, we can
Team
people in.
Lil Big beat Team Glow-ish. And
did,
you can just start calling me Kurt Hennig because my bracket's still perfect. Just give it up for me. Yes.
No,
Thank you.
he won't.
Trebuchet and Mr. Perfect. We both know neither of them ever did drugs.
Never. Can't prove it. Can't prove it at all. But anyways, how's this going here?
You want to know the standings?
Yeah, that's kind of why I brought it up.
Okay, so tied for first is Trebuchet, A-Train, and Brooke Bruce
Woo! Perfect.
with 36 apiece.
Yeah.
Then Chad and myself and Roy are tied for fourth with 32 apiece. Then Devin is in seventh with 26, and D is in last with 22. But no one's out of this yet. Everyone has 60 points possible remaining.
So it sounds like
different champions.
for the next round, you said, what's the next round?
The next round is Rusev and Lana versus Bobby Roode and Charlotte Flair.
Okay.
Damn it.
So, who had Rusev and Lana? I guess
I do.
I
You do.
thought I did, but I do not.
And
I have the other
my
one.
mom does.
Okay.
But I have them coming back and winning. So even if the interesting part about this is that if they go out, or no, I misspoke. If Roode Flair wins, this part of the bracket can still be completely right because I have them winning the fan vote and beating Rusev and Lana in a rematch.
Man, it's so Selection Sunday in here. Cody Ghodes is getting hyped over here. So look at this bracket action. We're getting
So
down
I feel
to
like
the nitty-gritty.
the only possible thing that happens next week is the second place tie getting shaken up. So like the first placers stand to lose their perfect score, and then D's way behind. But you, myself, and Roy are all tied.
Yeah.
And if you win, you'll go ahead. Me and Roy will drop her. If Rusev Day loses, happy Rusev Day, everybody.
Happy Rusev Day, everybody.
What if-
Lana is the best. Lana number one. I don't know if y'all seen Rusev do it, but he did it on his chest the other day. He was like this.
I hate it.
It was so good. It was
Hold
so
on.
good.
Can we just talk about Rusev?
Let's talk
on
about
SmackDown?
Rusev a little bit.
On SmackDown, where he's like, you can't be making up your own holidays. What does he say?
Who is he talking
He
to?
was talking to Nakamura. Nakamura said it was going to be Nakamura Day, and he sang.
He was like, "It's gonna be Nakamura Day," and then
It was the best thing I've seen Nakamura do
pan
out
over
of
to
the ring, I
Rusev.
think, ever.
And Rusev goes, "You can't just make up your own holiday, bro."
I love Rusev so much.
He's so funny. Like,
I'm telling
point.
you, he's over like crazy. He's going somewhere.
I hope you're
Rusev
right.
will be far more popular than Lana in the end of it.
I want Rusev to beat Nakamura tonight and have a claim at the number one contendership at WrestleMania. Because if you add Rusev to that, Nakamura, Baron
Nakamura
Corbin.
went up like 3 spots
To
in the
that.
thing.
Listen,
because of that
Nakamura,
promo.
AJ Styles, Baron Corbin match. That's gonna be a good fatal 4-way at WrestleMania. That's what I'm drawing up.
wait.
You have a pick for the change.
For Fastlane.
You think Baron Corbin?
Yeah, Corbin. That's what I've been saying. Yeah, I've been screaming it from the mountaintops. Your next WWE champion, Baron Corbin, and they're gonna make it potentially into a triple threat. And then, like I said, if Rusev beats Nakamura, he has a legitimate claim, I feel, at the number 1 contendership, making a fatal 4-way. I would love to see that at WrestleMania. I'm just saying.
I'd much rather just see the Styles Nakamura match. And here's the thing. You've been talking all kinds of shit.
Well, that sounds like me. That sounds like me. Okay, continue. We're talking about me. I like it so far.
You don't think that Nakamura deserves a spot. You don't think it's going to be a great match. That match is going to steal the show. Guaranteed.
I want to be wrong, Chad. I want to be wrong about it. I don't particularly like being right in these situations. I'm just saying. Oh boy, we got a lot riding on this sucker.
I think you should watch the AJ Styles Nakamura match from Japan. I think you should look that up and watch it.
I want that. I want this to be if this match happens at Mania, I want it to be the first taste of it, because that's where, if it steals the show, I want it to be. I want it to be like that. I don't want it to be like, oh, I've seen them do this in Japan, so I know what I'm going to see. You know what I mean?
I guess.
So, if the hype is real, he'll come through. I haven't seen it happen on SmackDown so far. But speaking of terrible things on SmackDown, Randy Orton put Cody Ghodes to sleep the other day. Literally.
Last night, yeah.
I used to think it was Bray Wyatt because of all the dark lights and everything when he was beefing with Randy Orton. No, it's Randy Orton and his fucking stale-ass character putting me to sleep. That's what it is.
Stale chips, man.
Mm-hmm.
Blandy Orton.
Blandy Orton,
He
indeed.
hasn't done anything good in years. He's
got a new haircut.
The last thing
He's got a new haircut.
Last thing he did I liked was get murdered by Brock Lesnar.
Oh, I didn't like that for him. He didn't need to do that. That Brock's a bully. Be a star, don't be a bully. Talking to you, E-V-O.
OVE.
No, EVO. Everybody versus Ohio. That's what thing I'm starting. Damn it. I gave it a...
You damn it. You punted that punch.
I Kurt Angled the shit out of that right there.
Wow. Wow.
All right, let's talk about it, guys. OVE.
We watched Impact a whole episode.
Guys,
A-Train.
It was supposed to be A-Train's turn, and he was smart and still isn't here.
I believe we, as a podcast, talked him out of watching Impact Wrestling. That is what we did right there.
I would like to apologize to everyone at this podcast. Anyone listening that may feel like they should watch Impact now since I started it, I'm sorry. I am willing to subject myself to some terrible things. I did not mean for everyone to have to be subjected to it.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I did a lot of yelling at the TV earlier.
You were not happy.
Well, I used to really enjoy the Impact, like I said, back in the day. Right now we got a fucking 4-sided ring. And I mean that. It's fucking 4-sided. It's fucking bullshit.
I mean, it was 4 when I liked it the most.
I have
6 sides is sexy. Say it with me. 6 sides is sexy. That is when Impact is at its best. The X Division is better. The thing as a whole is better. Just fucking give me back my 6 sides.
I've heard the wrestlers unanimously hate that 6-sided ring.
Really?
Yeah, I've heard they heard it. It's hard to bump on. It doesn't bump right. Tag matches are particularly awkward on it. Because everything you're trained to do as a wrestler, you're trained to do in a 4-sided ring. Mm-hmm. And now you're suddenly doing 6-sided stuff. And yeah, you're right. The X Division stuff looked better. Where springboard points. Multi-man matches had a little bit more room to breathe. I get you. But I have heard unanimously wrestlers do not like the 6-sided ring.
Well, I've heard unanimously from fans that the fans like it better.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know if that. I wouldn't call that unanimous.
Well, damn it, Chad!
I've heard plenty of dissenting opinion on that one.
Yeah, well, I'm speaking as a Trebuchet and a Trebuchet
It
alone.
does.
6-sided is better.
Here's the thing. I will give you this. If you were nostalgic for classic TNA days and you don't see the 6-sided ring, it's got to be hard to put yourself in that place because the ring's different.
I've seen them change the ring. They've done the 4 sides before. WWE's 4-sided wrestling.
But did they do anything good after they went to the 4-sided ring? They started with the 6-sided ring and then they went to the 4-sided ring. Did anything good happen after that?
not particularly good, but nothing particularly good. They brought the 6 sides back after that, and I don't think anything particularly good happened afterwards. It's not all about the ring, but like
I would say that TNA era wise, when the 6-sided ring became the 4-sided ring for the first time, that's when the company stopped being what I like.
Yeah, exactly. Well, like that's the thing. Like Impact is not WWE, and I feel like they should try to separate themselves from WWE. Is it a little rougher to wrestle in? Probably, based on what I've seen from it and everything, but it's still different. Like, you know, you get the 6 sides of steel. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's
knowing Impact Wrestling.
I liked it. Liked it, and I like tunnels too. #, bring back the tunnels in TNA.
Like, bring back tunnels.
The tunnels were great.
With the other heel side, face side tunnel. No, I like that.
Yes.
I would not be surprised if Impact Wrestling still called their cage matches 6 sides of steel, even though there's 4 sides. That's how bad this company is.
Please tell me that's not true.
I don't think they do it, but I would not be. I would not be completely amazed.
Oh man, it's
I
just
voted for John Cena last week in this poll. I don't even know what to do. He was on Raw. I remember more from Raw than SmackDown this week.
That's why I said he shouldn't be on the thing. He's a free agent.
Yeah, he's a free agent. That's a good point.
He's got a shot at the WWE Championship. That doesn't seem like he's going to be a free agent for very long.
So is the stip for tonight, the 6-man match, the winner gets inserted into the the WrestleMania?
Goes to WrestleMania, yeah. It's for WrestleMania tonight, so like...
So they're definitely not doing a one-on-one Styles Nakamura match?
No, if Styles wins tonight...
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a
title match. I thought it was a title match.
I got confused. Thought it was a number 1 contender.
No, it's a title match. But Cena hinted at Raw that AJ should use his rematch clause at WrestleMania. Is what he was saying.
Then there'll be a
triple threat
match,
which is where I'm getting my Fatal 4-Way from. I'm going one step further. Rusev over Nakamura tonight. Baron Corbin over the 5 other competitors in the 6-pack challenge. It's going to be a great pay-per-view, everybody.
That would certainly be an interesting one. I don't think that's going to happen. If that did happen, that would be nuts.
I know, man. That'd
be exciting.
That would be very exciting. But no, seriously. Fuck Ohio. That was my point earlier. Fucking, I'm starting a new thing. EVO. Everybody versus Ohio. Because who's better than Ohio? Everybody. That's right.
So you told me to check out Twitter and
look at
what Sami Callihan's been at since then.
I sicked Showtime on the Twitter machines, y'all. Nobody's safe.
Yeah, we've established that I'm a guy that can get kind of a fire under about certain things, and now they're just like giving me shit to look at to make me mad.
This is fun. Take it, Cornette.
Next week I'm gonna come in and just Trebuchet's gonna go like, here's this video of someone kicking puppies. I'm like, oh god, I gotta talk about that.
You're just becoming the Lewis Black of the podcast. He's gonna yell at something that pissed him off this week.
So
what pissed you off this week, Chad?
I'm actually pissed off that I don't know how I feel about this. I am torn between really angry and like totally accepting of the Sami Callihan milking this thing situation. I feel like a hypocrite for being angry about it. I might just be getting worked too. They might just be working me good. TNA is way better than I'm giving them credit for. But to recap, last week on Impact. Long after I tapped out from watching it the first time, Sami Callihan lays Eddie Edwards out in the ring, places the flimsiest folding chair in history on him.
Oh, yeah.
It's supposedly on his neck. They say it's on his neck.
It was on his neck.
It got nowhere near his neck.
Did not get near his neck.
Not once.
No.
Sami Callihan picks up his real baseball bat.
Oh, yes.
And goes to swing at the chair that's not on his neck. Misses completely and crushes Eddie Edwards' orbital bone, eye socket, and fractured his nose.
It's his face, y'all. It hit him in the face with a baseball bat. Yeah, that's like fucking shit that Tupac raps about. It's fucking crazy. You're not supposed to do that in the wrestling ring. Continue. Made me mad.
Trebuchet angry. So since then, naturally fans are upset about it.
Naturally.
I can understand working the fans on it, saying, I'm a bad, I meant to do it, playing up the heel part, because it's for the fans.
Yeah.
I understand that.
Mm-hmm.
But he's received criticism from a lot of like mainstream wrestling people calling him out on doing badly, and he's also like talking shit to them, and that's crossing some lines with me where like he should probably just take that criticism and be quiet about it. Like they're not looking. Jim Cornette tweeting him, Cassius Ohno tweeting him. They're not looking to be a part of this storyline. They see something wrong with the business they love and they're calling it out. And the right thing for Sami Callihan to do is to just shut up and take it and hear it and say nothing. Because it would be bad for business if he said, I'm sorry, on Twitter.
Yeah.
I would agree that would be exposing the business. That would be bad. He shouldn't explicitly apologize on Twitter. But
that's fair.
Engaging with wrestlers who are concerned about the safety of the business and the way he is, I find to be crossing the line.
Yeah.
And then Sami Callihan has a new T-shirt.
Yeah. I this is what I wanted you to see here, Showtime. Yeah, lay it on him.
It's that picture of Eddie Edwards with the cotton on his eye and all the blood everywhere. And what is it? It says I broke Eddie's face.
Yeah.
Parentheses with a baseball bat.
Yeah.
Pretty bad. Pretty bad.
So there's historical context to this. The old I broke Wahoo's leg. I hurt Kurt.
I know. No, like him coming out with a baseball bat this week. Like you were saying, I have mixed feelings about. Like he's hitting people with a bat still.
That's a safety thing.
Yeah, like I'm like, I don't particularly care for this.
There's historical context to having that shirt. But then he tweets Jim Cornette and says, "Hey, will you send me your address so I can send you one of these shirts?"
Oh yeah.
It's just I don't know. I don't like the way it's being handled. They were talking about Edward's wife by name on the taking care of him, and she has come to the ring with him and stuff before, so she's been involved. I still didn't. I can't get over it. He could have died.
He could have died. No doubt.
If that baseball swing had been closer to the middle of his face than his eye, you just crush the bone in your nose. It hits your brain and you die.
Yeah.
He could have killed Eddie Edwards.
Eddie Edwards is a tough son of a bitch, though.
Eddie Edwards is the baddest motherfucker.
What he fucking did,
while
he could pretty much. I don't even know if he lost the eye or not.
The recap video they did on this episode of Impact.
First of all, shame on Impact Wrestling for not opening the show with this. If you're letting the Ohio idiot be the idiot that he is, and you're using this to publicize your shit, you fucking open your show with that. It's what the whole fucking world is talking about.
That's what everyone wanted to see. Like, the problem is that they produced this episode way before anybody knew this had happened. Because here's the thing. I'm sure Eddie Edwards' eye is okay because we would have found out by now. This injury happened a while ago. Eddie Edwards loses eye, and injury would have made front page wrestling news.
Really good point.
Whether probably
even if the match hadn't aired yet,
maybe none of the stuff that you're thinking crosses the line would have ever happened if it was like actually like they were really unsure what was going to become of this eye. They're like, oh, he's okay. We know he's okay because he's had 2 months to heal and he's trending okay. And
that's reasonable. Is that this is. Maybe Sami Callihan feels like it's done and over with because he's over the initial shock of it, which might justify his attitude. I still don't. I can't.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I don't really care for it.
I've seen it once. I've seen the replays of it. It gives me that Sid Vicious feeling. It's just not good, It's one of those things where I'm like, oh god, like during the women's match, during Allie's match, like they used like one of those same shitty ass chairs, and I'm just like. Don't do that right now, please. Too soon. I'm like, just like, oh.
Those chairs are bowling shoe ugly. You know who's not bowling shoe ugly?
You're going to be talking about Allie. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
She puts the O in Toronto, if you know what I'm saying.
She seems like a cute girl who's a good person, and I'm very happy. This is her second TNA women's title run. I think she won the title on her first night, actually.
Really?
She wasn't, like, in a wrestling role. She was almost like a manager at that point. And basically they had her win the title in, like, a flute kind of way.
Okay, so she held she was like a placeholder pretty much.
Yeah,
like,
it was
like,
story.
oh,
she didn't earn.
She tapped somebody out. No, it wasn't like that.
She didn't earn the title.
It was like somebody was down.
It was like, oh, this new manager person is holding the title. Like, what do we do? Yeah, it wasn't.
Which is not good for the knockout wrestling as a whole. But
so here's the thing. You notice they didn't talk about that tonight, right?
No, they did not bring that up at all.
I never mentioned. I had to read about that.
They mentioned her building her way up and everything.
They treated this.
They made it seem like it was her first run, really.
A big moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was what I took from Impact. Hashtag bring back tunnels. Hashtag 6 sides is sexy.
Hashtag fire Dick.
Oh, wait, hang on. Can we talk about that handicap match real quick?
The handicraft match, you mean?
What the fuck?
Talk about the handicraft match. This is fucking...
The two other jerkwads from OVE. The Christ brothers, I believe they're called. I don't know their individual names. They don't deserve that kind of space in my head. Tweet at me at Showtime Schultz. Let me hear about it.
Do it. Do it.
So it was them versus Bobby Lashley in a handicap match.
Mm-hmm.
Already not a great match.
I wanted Lashley to run him over, and this was just ugh.
Sami Callihan's outside swinging that baseball bat around. Catches Lashley, I think in the hamstring at one point.
He caught him in the back of the leg. It's what it was, but I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
But then near the end of the match, for no reason. Brian Cage, a new guy, they're booking kind of in the Ryback sort of way. The machine kind of way.
This is what the handicap part I'm talking about.
Yeah, he comes out, hops on the apron, tags Bobby Lashley, jumps in the ring, and is it the tag?
Which is legal apparently.
Yeah, was it supposed to be a tag match?
It was booked as a handicap match.
Yeah,
to my knowledge.
It was the most nonsensical thing ever. He literally tags Bobby Lashley. The ref recognizes the tag.
Yeah.
And he comes in and finishes the match. Hits the craziest pile driver thing I've seen in a while.
Yeah, it was almost like he was gonna vertical suplex him, and then he kind of just dropped him on his head. I don't know. It was like a jumping tombstone. But you sat down, I thought.
So when you hit a tombstone, you usually go to your knees.
Yeah.
He's got you in that backward, the backwards position for a tombstone, but he jumps up and lands like a regular pile driver.
Yeah.
That's right up there with the vertebreaker in dangerous pile driver variations.
Yeah.
Remember the vertebreaker?
Vaguely.
Shane Helms used to do it. It's the reverse pile driver.
Oh.
So he would he'd get you in an Alabama slam kind of position where he'd have your legs on his shoulders, you'd have your arms around his waist. And then you just sit down.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, that move is nuts.
Oh, Lord. So Impact is actively trying to kill their roster.
I think so, yeah. I think
that's just going on. They just don't care about safety right now. I don't know. I would tweet at somebody, but I have no idea who's in charge. If you know who's in charge of Impact Wrestling,
tweet at him.
Tweet at Trebuchet LOL, because I really want to know. I'm going to be your next NWA champion. I think I should know who's in charge of Impact at some point. Because,
I don't think they have an authority figure right now.
I don't think they do. Dixie's gone, Jarrett's gone, Billy Corgan's gone.
Cornette was there for a minute until they went to Canada.
He's gone.
He stopped doing that. Bruce Pritchard was doing it for a minute. He's gone. Brother Love, I don't know, man.
I don't know who's in charge of that. It very well may be us, and I just didn't get the memo yet, guys. So
check your email, Joe.
We're fucking up if we're in charge of Impact Wrestling.
Maybe that's why it's bad. That makes sense.
The three assholes we picked to run this thing aren't responding to our emails.
Bitching about it on their podcast.
Oh boy.
You get a wrestling company, and you get a wrestling company.
I had this thing I wanted to do related to Impact Wrestling. I'm sitting right in front of the Impact roster.
We got this game going.
It's not very big. In fact, most of the people you're seeing on TV are not on it. I just want to list some of these guys and see if you've ever heard of them.
All right.
So we start with Abyss.
Yes.
He's on the roster. Currently not being Abyss, currently being Joseph Parks for the millionth time.
Both of them.
No, yes. Parks and Parks. My favorite law firm. That's the lawyer we need. Joseph Parks.
Parks. That's right up there with Can We Fuck Him and How. classic. Alberto El Patron. We know
Yeah,
Del
Bruno
Rio.
Rio.
You
Yep.
didn't say Alberto, yes.
Yeah, he's in talks to go back to the WWE. I hope he doesn't. I'm not very impressed with him as a wrestler or as a person.
Nah, I like him as a wrestler, but I could give or take, based on his shitty being a person.
We've got Andrew Everett. You guys know who that is?
Negatory.
No.
He was working with Shane Helms for a minute, part of like the faction they had there before Shane Helms left. He is currently inactive due to it says contact dispute. I'm assuming it means contract dispute.
I'm assuming he hasn't been paid, but they couldn't buy a tea.
Yeah, so that's why a lot of these guys are leaving. Is like they have short-term contracts and they come up and they're like, I want to make more money or at least the same as I'm making in Impact. Like we can't pay you that. Like just go. And it made sense when it was Hulk Hogan or if it was a big name guy that they couldn't pay and wasn't worth their money. But they're like letting mid-card indie talent go because they can't afford them.
Yeah, it's like okay, maybe you can't afford EC3, maybe, but like everybody's leaving. Like, is Aries even still there? I don't even know.
Austin Aries is there. He's next on the list. He's Impact World Champion, and it also says Impact Grand Champion. So apparently he's winning that belt from someone. From Seidel.
Yeah, Seidel just won it, which is bullshit because they were just talking about how there's no double champions, and Aries has like fucking 4 titles.
Yeah, that made no
Every time
sense.
you see him,
Aries is like Fort Knox. He's got all the gold.
Yeah. What's going on there?
We've got Braxton Sutter, who is the real life husband of Allie, that lucky bastard.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I don't like him already.
But he was on Impact last week. He had come back from a hiatus. They tried to sell him as like being more aggressive and more of a heel, and he's different now.
Oh, so this is gonna work.
He immediately lost to a luchador who isn't even on this list. I think he works for AAA.
Yeah. Because they're doing some sort of cross promotion thing, I think.
Yeah, they are. And then he cuts a promo, and then Brian Cage comes out and squashes him. So they spend the whole commentary trying to get this guy over, and then kill him twice in 2 minutes.
Character development, everybody.
Right.
That's what we're doing here.
We've got Brian Cage, that big hunk of beef
that guy
can insert himself in a tag match.
Who doesn't accept handshakes from Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, he doesn't do that.
Why not?
He is going to cripple somebody with that move, though. Mark my words.
Oh, boy. I hope you're wrong.
We've got a guy. We've got Caleb Conley. Caleb Conley.
Say it again.
Caleb Conley. Shut up.
Not playing Cody Ghodes' part will be Showtime Schultz.
See you guys.
No, I have not heard of that person.
So he doesn't sound like he's anybody important. He's also portraying Suicide.
It's not Christopher Daniels.
No, it hasn't been Christopher Daniels for a long time.
Well, they changed his name from Suicide to, what was it?
To a Manic. And then he was Suicide again.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a great promo by Hulk Hogan. Comes out of the ring. You know, brother, I would be terribly hurt if one of my family members committed suicide. So I'm going to call you a Manic instead. Like, how is that less... I don't. I'm a big mental health proponent guy. I believe in support and all kinds of... How is that better?
It's not better. It's not better. It just put it on the grown.
Yeah, so grown. Yeah.
Put it on the grown indeed.
Yes. Put it on the grown shelf with the rest of Impact Wrestling is what I was saying. I got a phone call. We got interrupted, but we are back. Trebuchets coming into your ear hole.
Man, you think 3 nerds turn on a table? It shouldn't be this hard.
Really difficult.
So we were just talking about suicide there. Chandler Park. You guys know who that is?
No, still don't. It sounds like a nice park.
I know Chandler does stand up, but I don't know.
I definitely don't think that's the same guy.
No, seems reasonable. We have David Christ, one of the Chris brothers, part of OVE.
Ugh.
I don't like him.
I don't like him either.
We got Desmond Xavier. Is there a more indie sounding name than Desmond Xavier?
No.
It's almost like you guys have heard me ask that question. We got DJ Z.
Didn't scare me that time.
I literally jumped the first time you did
I
that.
know.
Cody Ghodes loses his shit for DJZ, man.
Were you really?
No, not really.
I love DJZ, man. The
Well,
bromans?
The bromans.
The bromans
Yeah,
were
the
great,
bromans
dude.
featuring DJZ.
He is inactive with a neck injury right now, which is funny because he was the one that almost crippled that one guy in Impact a few years back. Remember that? What was his name?
Oh, yeah.
They
I remember that happening, but
Yeah,
I
he
can't
broke
remember
his-
any detail from it.
I don't even remember what he hurt him with, but he broke his neck good. They were afraid he wouldn't walk again.
Yeah, I was
He's
not a
doing
good
all right
injury.
now. But it's kind of shitty because TNA, at least Dixie goes, well, he's got lifetime employment here, and then like they fired him like a couple weeks later.
Oh.
Yeah, it's for the TNA thing to do.
Yeah, it was not good. We've got Eddie Edwards.
Another one for the groan shelf, everybody. Sorry,
Yeah.
go. Oh yeah, we can put that. Oh boy.
We've got Eddie Edwards with his new pirate gimmick.
Oh.
Oh my god! You're one to chalk.
Hey, he's got one working eye. If you put mine together, like a quarter of a working eye.
That's a good point.
Blind jokes on the podcast. It's only taken us this long for that. I am kind of impressed. Usually, people in my life stoop to that low pretty quick.
Oh, humanity, let me tell you.
I hang out with a lot of stand-up comics these days.
Well, that makes sense.
We have Eli Drake.
Ugh.
Trebuchet's not a fan of
Heard
Mr.
of him.
Drake.
I am not a fan of Mr. Drake. No.
Tell me why.
I just not impressed with things he does. Just, I don't know. Not a fan.
Sure.
Just not a fan.
It says here he is a feast or fired contract holder, but I'm not going to tell you which contract it is.
That's good. I hope it's fired. But I don't think I'm right.
Because it probably wouldn't be on that list.
We've
was
got
fired.
we've got someone named Falaba, like literally Fallahhh.
Totally heard of him. Totally.
No.
Are you real big on like the Indian scene?
No.
Pro wrestling. We've got Gazara Jr. Who's I feel like I've heard that name before.
I have not.
We got Grado.
I know Grado. Grado's
Oh yeah,
entertaining.
I remember him.
I prefer Odrog better, but you guys remember that? We were watching. He got fired for some reason, so he put on like a mask and put on his Odrog.
Oh, that's great.
That's great.
I love when guys do that.
Somebody named Gursinder Singh. They must be like picking up Indian acquisitions. This is like the third. There's a couple of Singhs on here. We got Homicide is on the roster. I don't know where he was.
Not in LAX.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal with that is. I like Homicide a lot.
I like his wrestling. I liked Supermax.
He also does
Really enjoyed Supermax.
does the Vertebreaker.
Does
He calls it the Gringo.
He
the Gringo
is good
Killer.
in the ring.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, that
know
move,
exactly
that
what
move's
you're talking
gnarly,
about.
isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
My favorite Homicide memory though is during Escape.
Oh boy.
One of TNA's
Escape.
famous.
Oh, my
Go ahead, lay it on him.
No, we
Chad.
already, we talked about that already. once before.
Famous stipulation matches. You got a big old red cage.
Red cage.
Basically the elimination chamber.
With a- yeah.
build, the old one.
Yep.
With a hole in the top. You gotta climb your way out like it's the monkey bars.
Yep.
And he's supposed to win. He beats up everybody with a nightstick.
Yeah, okay.
Like a baton.
Yeah, it goes like
like a police baton.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he like beats the shit out of everybody with it, and then climbs up the cage and gets stuck right at the top. Like he knows if he moves he's gonna fall.
Yeah.
So they end up calling the match a disqualification, with Homicide getting disqualified for using the baton
Oh, jeez, just ugh.
because he never made it out of the cage. Like
Yeah.
he couldn't.
He
He got stuck.
physically couldn't do it. It's just put that one on the grown frickin' shelf for Impact Wrestling. Jeez.
We got Jake Christ, the other member of OVE.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. We got Johnny Impact.
I know him.
He's got a lot of last names.
In Nitro.
Morrison.
Yeah. Others, I'm sure.
Among others.
He also goes by Hannigan sometimes. Mundo. We got a guy named KM. KM.
Nah.
We got Congo Kong. You guys know Congo Kong, right? You seen him? You haven't seen Congo Kong? He's pretty cool. He's like a 500-pound like Samoan guy.
I will not miss. I will know him when I see him.
He is something worth watching. We got the Laredo Kid. who's inactive with a broken leg. Well, imagine that. People getting hurt in TNA. We got Matt Sydal, who is the X Division champion and the Grand Champion at the point we're watching.
As far as I know.
I don't...
I'm a big fan of his. I don't particularly care for this particular character he has.
Yeah, them doing like a douchebag, like, Namaste gimmick.
But yeah, no, you told me something interesting about him, though. Like, he's not welcome in Japan anymore.
He's not welcome back in Japan to be wrestling, probably ever.
Oh.
He brought a bag of the good green stuff over there.
The devil's lettuce is not...
Ask anyone that travels, internationally. You don't bring drugs to Japan.
That's very interesting.
In my personal opinion, we treat marijuana too harshly around here. They treat it like it's a drugs,
level 1.
Yeah, well, they treat all drugs that way. All drugs in Japan are policed very strictly.
Alcohol, tobacco included?
I don't know that.
Because I know they can get like alcohol at vending machines over there and stuff.
So I think alcohol and tobacco are different. Tobacco might... I don't know if smoking's a big thing there. I know alcohol is pretty well done. Like, illicit drugs, they treat, very, very differently. I think it has a lot to do with, like, their opium trade and stuff over there. The organized crime's a lot worse.
Yeah.
But basically, you don't take that over there.
Pro tip, really, don't bring drugs internationally.
Don't take drugs
if you find drugs when you get to the destination country, if possible. But just don't travel internationally.
Probably just go. Drugs are bad.
Drugs are bad.
I'm not going to Japan. Is what we're finding.
Yeah, no. So he they threw him in prison, and he was like gonna have like a long prison sentence there, and they ended up extraditing him after a few weeks.
Yeah, I'm too soft for Japanese prison, guys. I can't do that.
So I was letting Trebuchet know that like don't take.
I really like video games, so like I was all like, oh, Japan sounds cool, but
get stoned and watch some anime.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, now no.
Yeah, don't do it.
No.
We got Moose.
Moose, I know.
We got Moose.
I know Moose.
I remember him vaguely.
We haven't seen him. Like, or heard anything about him since we've been watching.
I've seen him on Impact like twice, but that's just through my channel surfing.
We got Ortiz, who's a member of LAX. I would like to say that I hate this version of LAX. Like they
not a fan.
Devoid of personality compared to Homicide.
We got Conan, but that's about it.
Conan. God bless that guy. He's had a hard health history.
Yeah.
He still doesn't look very good.
He doesn't look the best.
Yeah.
No,
he comes out in that big, like in the big jacket and like baggy pants. I think that's like the height how skinny he is.
That's probably.
He looks sickly.
Yeah. Well, he took that bandana off that guy, and he didn't particularly look like he did that. He looked like that was a little bit of a struggle for him. We got Petey Williams. Petey Williams, the Canadian Destroyer.
Yeah. I love that move. Yeah. It's like a meme now in the indies.
I know. It's
like they'll do chains of like 5 Canadian destroyers and then kick out at one. And I'm just like, that move was so cool and so deadly. And like, now you just, it's funny.
I feel like wrestling fans from the 80s feel that way about the DDT.
That's probably
like good. It's just the way the stuff evolves. Like superplexes used to like end matches. Now they're like people are kicking out all the time.
People aren't even going for pins after them because they're not believable.
Yeah.
We got Sami Callihan. Fuck Sami Callihan.
Yeah, fuck that guy. EVO.
Yeah. That's a new thing for you, isn't it?
Yes.
We got Santana, who's the other member of LAX, and this one isn't as good at guitar, I think.
It shouldn't be as funny as it is.
I know. When it came out on my that wasn't very good. And then
I'm sorry for laughing.
Sells the shit out of it.
Oh, my God.
That's why I think I'm so much funnier than I am.
Man, I just love everybody.
Scott Steiner.
Except fucking Ohio versus everybody. That's all I'm saying.
Scott Steiner's employed.
What?
Yeah, Scott
Steiner has a job?
Scott Steiner works there.
Steiner works there?
It's got to be for his math skills. His math has never been good. He doesn't know he's not getting paid.
Scott Steiner math.
Did you guys know he's like banned from WWE?
I'm not surprised.
He's like on their like blacklist. There was one of the more recent WrestleManias before Hulk Hogan got outed because of being a racist. Hulk Hogan was going to be at the Hall of Fame. They had to put pictures of Scott Steiner up because Scott Steiner said he was going to come beat the shit out of Hulk Hogan and his wife.
Oh gee, yeah, like, I did hear that.
Yeah, he was giving death threats to Hulk Hogan, and they're like, well, we're just going to not let him into any WrestleMania events.
Yeah, you can't threaten like Hulk Hogan's life. You just can't do that. shouldn't threaten anybody's life, but like.
Yeah, the worst you can do is be the Iron Sheik and say that you were supposed to break his back in a match. You hear that story, right?
I'm like, I believe it if it's the Iron Sheik
I think
involved.
one of the Ganyas offered to pay the Iron Sheik like $500,000 if he'd break the Hulk Hogan's back in like their WWF Championship match.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, because they knew Hulk
people.
Hogan was about to catch fire and it was gonna put the Ganyas out of business.
Yep,
It's like, yeah, if you break his back,
we'll pay you off.
it was either his back or his leg. It was break something on him. I mean, like if you
Like,
break,
hurt him, put him out of commission.
yeah,
we don't want to see him on TV.
Yeah, we're gonna cool him off just in time for that big run. Yeah, we'll pay you a lot of money. Taji Ishimori, he was the guy with the.
He was in that X Division match.
Yeah,
Right?
what'd you think?
I liked what I saw, except for the mask. He came out like either
he came out wearing a
if
fucking
you're wearing a
mask.
mask, leave it on when you're in the ring, or don't wear it. That's my policy on masks.
Sure. We've got Trevor Lee. He was in the tag team match.
Saw
Yeah,
him.
Lee
Underwhelmed.
and- what was it?
Didn't like the other guy.
The Lee crew, the Lee.
I don't know.
I forgot. He
Underwhelming.
Yeah, no, I don't see another guy on this list, or maybe we just forgot about him. But he wasn't impressive. They're just so generic. Like they might be great wrestlers, but those guys just they don't have like a gimmick. They're not doing anything.
There's nothing marketable about them. They're guys in black trunks, and like there's nothing. They're forgettable. Like did they have an entrance?
Yeah, they did.
They came out wearing LAX's bandanas. Is what their gimmick was.
Yeah, I think that's.
Is
Yeah, I
that
think
they took something from LAX, but they didn't have any personality themselves. Is what the real issue was I had with it.
And then this next guy is Tyrus.
Oh,
Who
Tyrus.
I hear is he owed something?
I think he's owed like a title shot from like fucking.
Oh,
17
you
years
looked it
ago.
up. You looked it up.
I looked it up, and
it was
it was very difficult to track anything down. Like he won a battle royal and at Bound for Glory or something. I believe.
Yeah, but then they decided to do the world title series thing. So he never got his title
based
shot.
Based on what the internet says,
6 months later, by the time it was over, so it's never. They just forgot about it.
Based on what the internet says, is that Tyrus won the battle royal, and that night he was supposed to get a one-on-one match for the Impact Championship. Well, somebody cashes in their Feast or Fired contract and spoils the whole thing, and Tyrus never got his one-on-one.
What? Tyrus didn't get his title shot.
Tyrus did not get his title shot, and I'm still upset about it. And you guys are trying to erase it off the internet because I tried to look for it, and it was very hard to track down.
It's that
You sons of bitches.
that cabal of Impact.
I'm just gonna fucking put this ball of anger on the grown wall, labeled Impact Wrestling.
Man, that grown wall. We're gonna need a bigger shelf.
It's turning into a yell wall.
And finally, a guy named Vikas Kumar. They got
Obviously.
Yeah, there had to be. They made a run for India. There's a Kumar involved.
Yeah.
Like, they had to have done signings in India recently. I don't remember them being over there.
I thought they were over there. I thought I
Were
remember.
they?
They've been there before, yeah.
Okay, yeah. There's like 5 like very distinctly Indian names on here that haven't debuted yet.
Yeah.
They probably they're
Are
outsourcing their talent.
They may be in
That's
charge for all
cheaper.
you know.
Sure.
The Great Khali is calling the shots at Impact Wrestling.
And then we have a very small women's roster here. We've got Alicia Edwards, who is Eddie Edwards' wife. Just like his valet, I guess, sometimes.
Yeah, wish her the best.
Yeah, no, God bless her taking care of him. It's crazy. We've got Allie.
Oh, baby.
Oh, Allie.
How you doing?
We've got someone named DeMonte.
Okay.
Someone named Kira Hogan, who doesn't have a real name listed on Wikipedia.
Okay.
That happens very rarely.
Huh.
We have Casey Spinelli, who hasn't worked there in a while, but I hear she's very good. I think she might even be in that Ring of Honor tournament.
Oh boy, I hope so.
We've got Rosemary.
Uh-huh.
I
I know who that is.
Yeah, she's got like the face paint.
Yep.
We got Saina. You guys
I
heard
know
her?
who that is. No.
She's been pretty popular in the Indies. Here she's pretty good.
Okay.
Sue Young, a female wrestler. I don't know. And we got Taya Valkyrie, who I think is dating Johnny Impact. They work together very frequently.
Okay.
She's also pretty popular. She was big in Lucha Underground.
Gotcha.
So of all those names I listed, how many of them did you know?
About half, I'd say.
Half.
Probably about half.
That seems.
I don't know.
generous.
I wasn't keeping like a
Sure.
tally of it, but like it just seemed that way. I don't know. It's fluttering around. We'll continue to watch it so long as it's on TV. So help us God.
Gotcha. Oh, you wanted that backstage interviewer's name, Mackenzie Mitchell.
Hit me up at Trebuchet LOL, baby. That is where I'm at.
If you're watching this, the last thing on Impact is just like, can we get somebody better than Sanjay Dutt to do commentary?
It's so bad.
It's terrible.
So bad.
Like
Direct message me at Trebuchet
He
LOL.
makes Josh
I'll do
Matthews
it.
look great.
That's what I.
That's
I
so bad.
I disagree. I
Josh
think
Matthews
Josh
is
Matthews
bad.
is the problem. Like,
I don't think
me and
he's the
Showtime
problem.
were going back and forth. Every time Sanjay would talk, Showtime would be like, "Shut up." Every time Josh Matthews would talk, I'd be like, "You shut up." Like,
See, we should have just put it on mute and both been happy.
yeah, we really should have.
I feel like Josh Matthews, you want to tell him to shut up because he's like a nerd and like it's got that you just kind of push him around a little bit. But Sanjay Dutt just doesn't. His cliches aren't even good. Like wrestling is full of cliches. You hear the same lines all the time.
Yeah,
But
brother.
they're not even. Careful. You might have the irresistible force meeting the immovable.
Oh
objects.
my god. Oh
The
my
mega powers
God.
may explode here.
Oh, you can't see me. Anyways.
All right.
Anyways. Are we about ready to talk about our SmackDown top 10?
No.
No?
We're not doing it.
They're not doing it.
We're not doing it? How about picks?
Picks we'll do.
We'll do picks.
We'll do a new top 10 after the pay-per-view.
Okay. Pay-per-view
We'll talk about
Fastlane.
it next week or
I
whatever.
like Ghodes insisted, like, no, we're not doing it.
I said we were going to do it, but we're not going to do it.
It's, Goat is now a petulant 6-year-old for the next little bit. Goat, it's time for your bath.
No!
We're not doing it.
Not doing it.
I wish Bea was here so she can tell us some stories. That'd make for a fun.
Oh, that
episode.
would have been.
Let's wrap this up
Story time.
ASAP.
Story time with D. Ambrose, everybody.
All right, let's
There's
get-
no pre-show match, according to the card I'm looking at.
Oh, they probably just don't have anything booked yet.
They probably will do a match.
probably something thrown.
I will leave an area
They'll
for
throw
it.
something
I
together.
would not be surprised if they just throw like Ryder and Raleigh in there again,
I wouldn't be surprised at that at all.
or maybe a Gable Benjamin type
Fashion
match.
Police.
Yeah, he's good.
Expect to see the Fashion Police. I haven't seen them in a while.
Okay, well, let's
Can
just-
we give the SmackDown roster a motherfucking selfie stick, by the way? Like, can we? We don't need them fucking hanging onto the goddamn camera.
Like,
I love their
we-
mixed
like,
match.
can we
Strowman
just-
and Bliss, like,
can we just-
Bliss is so much shorter. She's barely in
Bliss
the
is
shot.
barely in the shot.
Like the
Like,
bottom
like,
5% of the screen.
Yeah, her lower jaw is sometimes like not in it at all. Like it's cutting her face. Yeah. Can we just be done with that? I get it. Experiments happen, and SmackDown's the place to do them, just like college. But I
This is the Four Loco of SmackDown, is what you're saying. This is where the experimentation is.
don't
taking-
don't you talk shit about my 4
I know it's a lingering like thing over here.
No, I'm ready to be done with the self camera shots and the text on the screen.
I'm done with the text on the screen. I'll tell you.
I don't
that
like
right
any
now.
of it anymore. It all feels very, very low rent. And low rent can work for wrestling sometimes, but I never want WWE to look low rent because we know where they're not.
I feel
We know
like
they're
it's.
not.
I feel like kids like it. That's why I feel like they're doing it. It's a
Because
PG
it's
show.
It's how kids
P-
take videos.
It's a PG
Like,
show. Yeah, no,
what
exactly.
If,
That's what I
What
mean.
if Bobby Roode held his camera like I hold my camera when I sing Itsy Bitsy Spider for Grandma? Like,
You watch it. The A Train isn't here to defend his the man he loves right now. So
I'm
he
not
just
necessarily
be,
The man
trashing
he
Bobby
loves.
Roode, but I will take this opportunity.
Bobby
to
Roode
say
came out.
Bobby Roode is not as good as A Train says.
Bobby Roode?
Oh, he's off the rails somewhere.
Oh,
That train is
he's
derailed.
furious
Oh.
somewhere, yeah.
Man.
Bobby Roode came out and saved Charlotte on SmackDown. Remember that? You were all like, what?
I don't know if he saved Charlotte or if he was just booked next, but it was very convenient. She gave him the smileys. I'm just saying, like Team Road Warriors. Apparently, I'm rooting for them. I'm as a fan, I want Lana and Rusev to win the mixed match coming up. But as Mr. Perfect, I have to root for Team
Road Warriors.
Road Warriors. I'm like, I just fucking said it.
Um,
But no, I want to take this time to apologize. Nia Jax was balling on Raw this week. And,
Yeah, made Joe very uncomfortable.
I was very hard on Nia.
Alexa
'cause
Bliss was
she
being
had the
very
rematch.
mean.
are you not good with crying women, man?
No, I'm not good with crying anybody.
Okay.
No, it's everybody. Like I don't like.
Joe
crying.
does not like emotion.
I do not.
Do not show it.
Unless your emotion is, hey man, you don't want no part
The
of it.
best emotion, bro. But no, I feel bad because I was very hard on her. I gave her a 0% chance of winning her match at Elimination Chamber.
You're being very mean to her.
And then I gave
Alexa
her-
thought it was a good idea because she saw what you were doing.
I also gave her a 0% chance of winning her Raw match, and Alexa just came after she lost. She was just all like, she really hit her hard. She's like, yeah, people body shamed you back in the day. And you could tell I just brought up a bunch of old emotions and everything, and that's not okay to be a bully like that, Alexa, to freaking manipulate people like that. It's not cool. Shame on you, and I'm sorry, Nia. Wish you nothing but the best, and I want you to be the Intercontinental Champion now. Just have it.
That'd be kind of cool.
That is what I want.
I'd be alright with that. I laughed at the idea.
I'm all over the place this episode.
I
Leave
laughed
me
at
alone.
the idea like Nia Jax like heard our episode last week and was just like, those guys are so mean.
I know. I feel bad, man. It was really bad. It seemed authentic.
You weren't aware she could kill any of us,
I
right?
am
Just,
very
like,
aware of
just
that.
Wholeheartedly, we don't stand a chance.
Yeah, that's kind of hot. I'd let Nia Jax just run me over. I'd be like, I'm the NWA champion. It's fine. Just take it.
You're gonna lose the end. You're gonna get all this Nia Jax.
Should be the first woman NWA champion ever. That's revolutionary. What are you talking about? Breaking down
Someone
barriers.
fact check that, first of all.
I'm not 100% sure that's true.
I'm pretty sure.
Secondly, I need a picture of my face, like just that whole thing you just did.
I do it for entertainment value. I would put butts in seats. I guarantee it.
Oh boy.
We can talk about picks anytime you guys want to, but
Okay, so first match: Becky Lynch and Naomi versus Natalya and Carmella. I will take Becky Lynch and Naomi because I like them.
How do you feel, Trebuchet?
who we got? Becky Lynch and Naomi versus
Natalya and Carmella.
Give me Becky Lynch and Naomi.
Okay.
This one's hard. I'm also gonna go Becky Lynch and Naomi.
All right. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Rusev. We brought up that.
I've already said.
Don't make your own holidays, bro.
Happy Rusev Day, and he's going to be your number one contender, or have a legitimate gripe at being the number one contender after beating the Royal Rumble winner on Rusev Day.
So you're going with Rusev?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm standing by it.
I don't know how I feel. I want Rusev to win. I feel like
I feel like if what I say happens,
Shinsuke
I'm
won
winning this belt.
They gotta give him a push, right? They gotta let him win, right? They gotta let him win.
I'm
going with
It
Shinsuke.
didn't stop him from Rey Mysterio. Mysterio lost almost all the time we won that Royal Rumble and that title.
All right, we're really gonna see what they're doing with Rusev with this match here. Like if Rusev loses here, like it doesn't hurt Rusev Day per se, but if he wins here, like that's gonna buy WWE subscriptions. I feel.
I'm gonna go Shinsuke Nakamura.
Okay.
I feel that's the safe pick, actually, Chad. Is the Shinsuke. Because
No, it's the safe. Are you calling me out for making safe picks?
No, I'm just saying I feel like that's the safe pick. It's just the way I feel about it. Okay.
I'd like to just hold up the title here real quick. I am your general manager. If you're not careful, you're going to have to go one-on-one with The Undertaker playing. Holla, holla, holla.
Holla, yeah.
So now to the meat and meat of the main course here, the meat and potatoes of Fastlane before title matches.
What foods were they going?
Meat and potatoes.
Meat and potatoes?
Meat and potatoes.
Meat and potatoes. Meat as
We got the Roadrunner in the house,
meat and potatoes.
everybody.
A lot of courses.
A lot of meat.
A lot of meat, a lot of potatoes. Okay.
Feed me more.
Women's match: Charlotte, current champion, versus Ruby Riott. Who do we have? Trebuchet.
I can't pick Liv Morgan.
You cannot.
No, I'm picking Charlotte.
Ringside will beat Liv Morgan in
Yeah. Live
Charlotte.
long and prosper. Yeah.
I also am picking Charlotte.
You let me finish my sentence.
Sorry.
I'm also saying that Carmella's going to cash in her Money in the Bank tonight.
Oh yeah,
That is what I'm saying.
We'll get there.
Go ahead, Chad.
Look as Cody Ghodes draws a new line here.
I want Ruby Riott to win. I don't think I'm picking Charlotte, but I think Ruby Riott's going somewhere. I like her a lot. think she's solid.
You think she's gonna beat Flair? Really?
I don't know. I don't think she's
Oh.
gonna. No, I don't think she's gonna win tonight. I think Flair's winning tonight. I think
Oh.
Ruby Riott will be going places very soon.
Gotcha.
So Charlotte.
We call her one to watch.
That's fair. I've been impressed with her in the ring so far.
Then the tag titles. The Usos, your current champion, versus the New Day. I will take... Ooh, I don't know. The Usos? The Usos.
I'm going with the Usos because their WrestleMania, or lack thereof, WrestleMania experience. They've not been at WrestleMania. 9 years, 0 WrestleManias.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Which is ridiculous to me.
Especially because they try to get like people in those WrestleManias, and
They've had the belts.
Yeah, no, it's
like at times and stuff.
I almost feel like it almost would be like the New Day because of that, because they could use a rematch at WrestleMania. I don't know, like what are they going to do? Make them fight who at WrestleMania?
dun dun dun.
The
Bludgeon Brothers, yeah.
I can see that. They have been building that. That makes sense. Okay.
You gonna stick with New Day?
I'm sticking with the Usos then. I'm sticking with the Usos then. That's a good point.
All right.
I couldn't think of anyone that would be.
I'm like, don't get me wrong. I want to see the New Day and Big E going 5, 5, 5.
It's just a lot.
5, 5.
They've done that match so many times now. I don't know how many times it's been a
5-time
match
champions
at a pay-per-view in the
Here's the
past
thing.
year, but it's been a few.
Every time it's been great.
It's been, no, exactly. That's why I'm like, I want to see
This
that
isn't-
in WrestleMania.
This
That's what I
isn't
was
John
thinking.
Cena versus Randy Orton for the millionth time. This is these guys knock it out of the park every time.
Exactly. That would be a good WrestleMania match.
My pick, you'll get when I say oos, y'all say
Oh.
Yeah.
I was going all over the place over there.
That's fine.
I'm going with the Usos.
Okay. So far, the only differentiator we have is Trebuchet picked Rusev.
I like it.
But the U.S. title match, Bobby Roode, current champion, versus Randy Orton. Who do you have, Chad?
To clarify, it is still just Bobby Roode versus Randy Orton. Jinder is not involved.
That's what it says.
Okay. They didn't announce it on SmackDown. They didn't say anything.
Jinder fought Randy?
Yeah, I
Jinder
thought.
won?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Randy threw Jinder into Bobby, disqualifying
Oh, yeah.
Randy.
I remember that now.
No, Jinder beat Randy.
Jinder beat Randy, yeah.
Jinder beat Randy. Again.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go with Bobby Roode winning the title, keeping the title. I wouldn't be surprised to even see this match become a triple threat tonight.
I wouldn't be surprised at that either.
I will take the glorious one, Bobby Roode. Trebuchet.
I am going to pick Randy Steel Chips Orton here.
I love that name.
Just
Stale Chips.
Steel Chips.
Stale chips indeed. Lastly, as far as we know, we have the six-pack challenge for the WWE Championship. We have AJ Styles, your current champion, versus John Cena, versus Kevin Owens, versus Sami Zayn, versus Baron Corbin, versus Dolph Ziggler, Joe's favorite. Joe, what do you have? Or Trebuchet?
ABZ, anybody but Ziggler.
Okay, you can't pick 5 people.
Okay, damn. I tried. Did you see that? I tried.
No, that's no.
I'm trying to do something very unprecedented here. I'm trying to grab the belt here.
Good attempt.
But no, even though Baron Corbin is going to be your next WWE champion, I am picking AJ to retain here. I don't just for pick's sake, but I really, in my heart of hearts, I want to pick Corbin here, but I'm picking AJ.
I am also gonna pick AJ Styles.
I can't pick Orton and Corbin. That's just too much stuff happening at a pay-per-view.
I'm just gonna pick AJ Styles too.
Want some AJ today?
I'm also gonna pick AJ Styles, and that leaves us in a very funny situation.
We only picked one non-champion.
Here's the
and that's
problem.
Randy
Here's
Orton.
the problem. More people are gonna come tonight. I feel like we're gonna be.
Gridlocked?
I
Are
think
we playing
we-
some Mean Bean Machine tonight?
Fortunately, I'm.
Tiebreaker. Will Carmella cash in? Trebuchet says yes.
Hang on. Rather than make that a tiebreaker, why don't we just make that full-blown point?
Do you want to do that? Okay. I like
It's a
that.
smaller pay-per-view.
1 point.
Does Carmella cash in?
I'm going with no, because she's doing it either in the Mixed Match Challenge or at WrestleMania. One or the other at this point. One or the other.
I
was
say
saying mixed match, so.
yes. I think Carmella
Oh, man, too
is
sweet, man.
cashing in.
All right. Well,
Hang on. Another point. If Carmella cashes in, does she win?
ooh.
You don't have to think she'll cash in either to answer that question. It's an extra point. We're gonna need him here.
Well, I'm gonna say
Under most circumstances, I wouldn't do it. It's convoluted, but I think we're gonna need the breakups here.
I'm just trying to think. If I say no, then
If you say no and she cashes in and wins, and you say she wins, you get the point.
So that's the
You can.
Oh, okay.
Sure, yeah.
No, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, you can say she won't.
We'll just do a point for each. It's fine.
Yeah,
the only
I
other
agree.
point's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It'll be effectively a tiebreaker. I
Yeah,
understand.
so you
Okay.
can say
I'm
she
gonna
won't-
say she'll win. Yeah.
So okay.
No and
so your
win.
position, she will not cash in. However, if she does, will she win?
Okay.
double yes.
You want win as well.
Yeah.
Double yes for
Win
me.
as well. Gotcha.
Oh, Brooke is here, guys. By the way, she exposed the business on that one.
All right. Well, that's the whole show. I think. Final thoughts.
Yeah, we can do that. Final thoughts.
To me, just yeah.
Go ahead. Cody Ghodes.
I'm looking forward to being your new commissioner of this podcast.
I'd like to quote Iron Mike Tyson and Iron Mike Bustler by saying, "Ain't no way."
That sounds about right.
Final thoughts, Trebuchet?
Please vote for Team Ginger Snaps, everybody. Snap, 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 snap. I'm wearing my AJ Styles gloves here. I need my bracket to stay perfect. Therefore, I need Sami Zayn and Becky Lynch to be the fan pick for the Mixed Match Challenge. Be sure to follow me at Trebuchet LOL. EVO, Everybody versus Ohio. Keep that going. What do you want?
Yes, Chris Go, you have a question?
Thank you. Yes, I do. I do have a question. I know I had final thoughts already, but I wanted to bring up that I heard a rumor that Ring of Honor and Impact are going to be in cahoots, and I forgot to bring that up. Like they're partner. They're not like merging, but they're like tipping each other off and trying to like merge like their storyline a little bit. Like they had this is a random point to just end on. I'm sorry, but I just wanted to bring that up. I don't have any more information. Maybe I'll look it up and have more education.
Chris Gode's final thoughts are a bunch of hearsay. You're stealing my gimmick.
I just want
next week,
if it happens for real. You heard it here first.
Tweet at Gode if you hear any breaking news about this Ring of Honor Impact collusion happening. I am Trebuchet out.
My final thought. That's usually how we end this.
That's
I guess I get to end it
That's
today.
fine. I would just end my final thoughts pretty much is what I
All
would
right.
say.
Well, my final thoughts are I've only held this prestigious title for 2 weeks, but I plan to continue being your reigning, defending. I'll call myself a conqueror. Sure. I will double down on my claim that
Undisputed.
I'll say.
Okay.
Calm down.
I'm seeing gold. It's exciting.
I plan on defending this. If I retain tonight, I plan on defending this title against anyone that will take me on in a wrestling trivia competition. That is right. The Undisputed Podcast of the World Undisputed Championship. Up for grabs.
Yes.
Against anyone who can take me. Because I want to be a fighting champion.
The open challenge.
I don't want to just defend this title once a month. I want to defend it anytime anyone thinks they can beat me because I want to be the best champion I can be. I have been Showtime Schultz. Tweet me at Showtime Schultz. Showtime out.
Yeah.